up, guys? Welcome back to Bring Me Joy-Con. So we have a update on the mod chips that Team Executor is producing. Now they are calling the one for the regular Switch the SX Core, and then the one for the Lite the SX Lite. Now they said yesterday they are officially back to work on this whole thing. The Chinese New Year is over, and actually Team Executor wasn't really taking a break. They were still working on, you know, the design and the making sure software and stuff is correct, and those guys were still doing stuff behind the scenes, even though the chip production wasn't in full swing. Now the biggest issue here is that the Chinese New Year being delayed by like 10 days or whatever it was actually put their test chips behind, because they wanted to run this batch of test chips and get it out to 200 or 300 testers that could, you know, really test this thing for all possibilities, to see, you know, what programs work, what doesn't, what bugs there might be, so that they could tweak everything to make it great for the final consumer product. So unfortunately, those test chips are just going to be going out here in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know how long. I would imagine they probably won't test them for more than like 30 days. But you never know. So we are unfortunately a little behind on this thing. I was told that Max Console interview that I read for the last video that I did, that was actually leaked information. That wasn't an official announcement from Team Executor. So they were saying, you know, sometime between like February and March, but Team Executor is saying that it's potentially a little further away than that. But they did put out a video on their YouTube channel showing off, you know, the basically the same thing, the chip inside, just like the photos I showed you in the last video, just kind of where the chip goes inside. And anyway, this is, you know, it's worth the wait, because running homebrew and backing up your cartridges is totally worth the wait. This will work. I keep getting comments on my other videos about, does this work on the Switch version 2 or the patch Switch? Yes. This chip, the SX Core chip, will work on every Switch, and except for the Lite. The Lite, the chips aren't in development yet. I mean, I'm sure Team Executor has one, but they haven't started mass production or testing of that yet, so that will still be a little ways out. But they wanted to get these chips out to people with the patched consoles, because their little dongle that runs the payload with the jig and everything, that doesn't work on those patched consoles. So they really wanted to get this out for all the patched console users, and then they'll work on the Lite. I'm sure they're working on it, so we just got to be, you know, patient. And I'm really excited about getting a hold of one of these, because I have a lot of Switch games, and unfortunately I don't want to carry all those with me when I go on vacation. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of update you guys that the testers will be getting these chips, hopefully sooner than later, and they're going to be really testing these things hard to find the bugs and the flaws, so that Team Executor can put out the best possible product, you know, when they launch it to the public. I imagine these things are going to sell like hotcakes. So it appears they're trying to make it as solderless as possible. So we'll see, you know, if there's 2 solder points or 3 solder points. We don't know anything about that yet, but it appears that it doesn't look overly complicated, and they've said themselves that you know, they will tweak it as much as they can before release to make it as easy as possible to install. So that'll be nice, because once you have that chip in there, you don't have to worry about putting the jig in the arm in the right Joy-Con to short the pins, and you don't have to put the dongle in the bottom. You know, that dongle has to have power to give the payload to the Switch, and so you actually have to charge that dongle and take it with you, and make sure so you got to charge your Switch and the dongle separately if you want to run your SX OS. So that's the custom firmware. So this will be really nice. You won't have to do that. The chip will just be there. It'll always be there, and you can just turn it on and play. So thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I have been getting a ton of questions about this stuff, and I told you guys I'd update you as soon as more information came. I will let you guys know if there's any more information at all that comes out about this, and I will also update you guys when the chips are available, and I'll drop some links in the description so that if you guys want to snatch one up, you can, because like I said, these things are very likely going to sell quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. Have an amazing day.